On the news at 7, FCT Police Command cracks down on 50 suspects vandalizing critical government infrastructure in the FCT. And FCT schools resume for second term academic session.
A very good evening. Thank you for joining us on the 7 p.m. news on Nta Channel 5 Abuja, the unity station. I am Abdullah Hajia. First, let's begin from the security realm. The FCT Police Command has cracked down 50 suspects involved in vandalizing critical government infrastructure in the FCT. Asabe Williams reports that the Commissioner of Police, Olatunji Disu, says the command will not relent in combating crime and criminality in the territory.
The FCT Police Command has made a significant breakthrough in combating vandalism and thefts in the Federal Capital Territory. Parading suspects, the Commissioner of Police, Olatunji Disu, says the operatives conducted a targeted operation leading to the arrest of 50 suspects.
We are pleased to announce a significant breakthrough in our ongoing efforts to tackle the menace of vandalism of public infrastructure, which has posed serious risk to public safety and infrastructures. The command has successfully arrested groups of suspects involved in vandalism and theft of manhole covers within the Federal Capital Territory.
The Commissioner of Police sends a stern warning to criminals, urging them to desist from their activities as the FCT will remain unsafe for them.
I want to emphasize that the Federal Capital Territory Police Command and our sister agencies, including the Navy, the Nigerian Army, the Air Force, the Civil Defense, the DSS, and other security agencies, operate zero tolerance towards this act of vandalism. And we have resolved to all go out to ensure that we continue to embark on raids to rid the town of this menace.
Items recovered from these suspects include iron poles, solar batteries, gas cylinders, manhole covers, flat-screen TV, and lots more. In Abuja, Asabe Williams, Nta News.
Meanwhile, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Wike, has vowed to make the vandals of the sewage manhole covers on highways in Abuja to face the full wrath of the law so as to serve as deterrent to others. In a statement by the Senior Special Advisor to the Minister on Public Communication and New Media, Lere Olainka, the Minister also assures that government will ensure that all buyers and users of the vandalized manhole covers and other vandalized public infrastructure will be apprehended and prosecuted for economic sabotage. The statement adds that the arrest of no fewer than 50 suspects for vandalism and theft of manhole covers within the FCT and recovering of 25 vandalized manhole covers was a demonstration of the FCTA zero tolerance for criminality, particularly vandalism of public amenities. He commended the security agencies for their prompt and decisive actions. He also commended Nigerians for showing patriotism in speaking against the ugly trend. The minister urges Nigerians, especially residents, to continue to use the social media positively, as was done on the removal of the manhole covers, assuring that the government will always act promptly. Let's talk education now. The 6th of January is the date for all schools in the FCT to resume second-term academic session. Hadiza Godwin Ebune visited schools in the FCT to ascertain the level of turnout of students on the first day of resumption.
The teaching of lessons signifies the resumption of new term in the academic calendar for both pupils and students in the Federal Capital Territory schools. Both private and public schools have resumed for the second term academic session. School managers say both teachers and students have been briefed on every activities concerning their well-being.
We're so excited to have all our learners back to school after the Christmas and New Year holidays. They're all looking radiant, refreshed, and ready to learn. And as customary, academic activities commences immediately. So we expect to see all our other learners who are yet to resume in school tomorrow.
Our school in FCT resumed today, 6th January 2025. And after the general cleaning up, the students will start their resumption test by 10:30. Finished by around 1:30. Then tomorrow, Tuesday, full academic program will start.
That is the second time, and the school has fully resumed. And all the activities, the first thing that they are going to see all their classes now. After the classes, then the lesson commences immediately.
The students, especially those in senior classes, expressed delight to be back to school, ready for the various senior secondary school certificate examinations.
My plans is to endeavor in my studies and have more courage in my studies.
At least I will try and learn some things that I have not been learning for so long.
Heads of schools maintain that the FCT academic calendar is still on track and all school activities will be accomplished as at when due. Hadiza Godwin Ebuni, Nta News.
In the same vein, in a bid to ascertain the level of academic activities on the day of the resumption, officials of the FCTA Education Secretariat inspected schools within the city center. Onuzi Yakubu monitored the team's inspection visit and brought back this report.
At most of the schools visited, academic activities have gradually picked up. Speaking after the inspection, the FCTA Mandate Secretary for Education, Dalami Hayo, says the renovation of FCT schools by the FCT minister is to enhance conducive learning environment, hence the need for pupils and students to leverage in pursuing academic excellence.
What I want to advise that they should appreciate the effort of the Honorable Minister, because I know what makes them to resume. Almost everybody resume is that because of the new environment. You see, if you look at the FCT schools now, the Honorable Minister is trying to transform the education structure of the FCT, whereby many schools will fall under our renovation exercise. So I wish they should be continuing praying for the Honorable Minister and the next country.
Principal Government Science Technical College Area 3, James Musa Kuta, says all is set for full academic activities in schools.
We have more than half of our students are back, and just like the secretary mentioned, you can see our environment is looking very neat. Before they came back, we have done fumigation. Before they came back, we had cleaned the classes. Theirs is just to go in and start their studies.
Schools visited are government senior and junior secondary schools, Zone 3, Government Science Technical College Area 3, and Department of Mass Education Learning Center. Onuze Yakubu, Nta News.
Stakeholders in our full Ajuri nation have been encouraged to exert more effort in giving the girl child a platform to harness her endowed potentials for self-determination and the good of humanity. The advice came to the fore in Agwada Kukono local government area of Nasarawa State during the Afu Ajuri Girl Child Tertiary Academic Institution Students of the Year Award. Organized by the Fathur Rahman Girl Child Empowerment Foundation, Nguse Preve reports.
Fathur Rahman Girl Child Empowerment Foundation, a brainchild of Ramatu Abubakar, was founded with the aim of encouraging the Apu girl child, especially the rural folk, to be educated, self-reliant, as well as harness their potentials.
I have this aspiration to be the voice for the ladies, for the girls, for the women. Our doors are open. Fathur Rahman is here to see that the Afro girl child goes beyond limits, inshallah.
She needs nothing but our support.
The move by the foundation has culminated in the contest for Tertiary Academic Institutions Girl Child Student of the Year Award. Contestants appreciate the foundation for recognizing their academic exploits and offering them a platform to be more exposed in the area of vocational skills and entrepreneurship.
They have really tried. Big thing for one to be confident in what he or she is doing.
I appreciate them because they really try. It's not easy to organize an event.
To add spice to the occasion, artists entertained the audience. Climax was the emergence of the winner, who doubled as Fathur Rahman ambassador. With this feat by Ramatu Abubakar of being the first woman of Apo extraction to initiate such laudable enterprise, which set the Apo girl child on the path of emancipation, only time will tell whether or not others will follow suit. Nguse PV, NTA News.
Now, provision of critical infrastructure on the healthcare, education, agriculture and transportation sectors, as well as expansion of programs for youth employment and positive engagement are priorities on the FCT Minister's agenda in 2025. This was contained in the FCT Minister's New Year message to the residents. In this review, Onozi Yakubu takes a look at the scorecard of the Nyesom Wike-led administration in the outgone year.
To mark the one-year anniversary of President Bola Tinubu's administration between May 27 and June 6, 2024, projects were inaugurated. This includes the Vice President Official Residence, the Abuja Light Rail Project, the Wuye and Asokoro interchanges, and lots more, giving the nation's capital a facelift in line with the dream of its founding fathers. Not limited only to the city center, the Nyesom Wike-led administration, in another battery of events, also flag off road construction in satellite towns and area councils, all in a bid to give the rural communities a sense of belonging in terms of infrastructure development. Education and security also receive priority attention with the rehabilitation of schools to ensure a conducive learning environment and provision of 100 operational vehicles to security agencies to fight crime and criminality in the territory.
Well, we thank God Almighty for 2024, and we believe that it will be a better year for us, God willing. All we still require is the support of residents, of business owners, so that we can achieve more than what we have achieved in 2024. So I pray that God Almighty will continue to protect us, give us better security as we found it in 2024. Everybody can see even between this festive period.
Abuja remains a work in progress, and with the change in narratives on infrastructure development, the Nyesom Wike-led administration, stakeholders affirm it is the face of the Renew Hope initiative of President Bola Tinubu's administration. Onozi Yakubu, NTA News.
Residents of the popular Arab Road in Kubwa are lamenting the poor waste collection in their area, which has led to a buildup of garbage and raising serious health concerns. Our correspondent, Asabe Williams, visited the community and reports that another nearby community is also calling for urgent road rehabilitation.
As we begin this new year, issues of poor waste management continue to plague some areas in the Federal Capital Territory, particularly Kubwa Arab Road, where residents decry poor waste management. The situation is not only an eyesore, but it also poses serious health risks to residents, particularly children and the elderly. Residents of Kubwa Arab Road express frustration with the lack of proper waste disposal system in the area.
And the thing is really disturbing the road because the drainage that passes water down is almost blocked. And mainly the thing blocked like that, the road will overflowed. And secondly, these Okada men, they use this place as a point of attack.
Can't even come outside from our shops to sit down. See, it's not only the baller people that throws dirty here, even normal residents people, when they are driving with their car, they'll just take the dirty, big bag full of dirty from their car. They'll just throw it out and just drive out.
I would like it if they can come and excavate, use caterpillar to take everything away. Because this is a water channel. So this thing being like this is also an environmental issue.
Similarly, residents of Chikakore are crying out for help as they struggle with the deplorable state of their roads. They claim that the poor road conditions are affecting their health and well-being and are calling on the authorities to intervene and rehabilitate the roads. For them, the rainy season has made life even more unbearable as the roads become nearly impassable.
I got into this environment 2012, and since that time, we have been having issue on this road. Sometimes we have to park our car elsewhere and trek in.
This road network has become a very serious problem to us, and it has even brought an issue of insecurity whereby if you're on a bike or your vehicle is being slowed down, you will see some people just from nowhere, they attack you.
From that particular incident of the bike man that was swept away by the water and all those stuff, last year I narrowly escaped. Yes, because I went out in the evening and coming back like around 10 p.m. in the night. And there was rain, just that rain that lasted for like about 2 hours. Nobody can even enter again, nobody can cross. The whole place was flooded with water. I end up going to hotel to sleep.
Two communities, one cry for a better living environment. They are hopeful that the relevant authorities will take note and take action to meet up with their demands. From Chikakore in Abuja, Asebe Williams, NTA News.
Let's now join our sports desk for Sports Brief.
Nigerian British professional boxer and two-time world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua has urged Nigerians abroad to stay connected to their roots and contribute their quota to the nation's development. Joshua stated this during a courtesy visit to the chairman and CEO of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri Erewa, in Lagos.
I'm here live in Lagos. If you haven't been here yet, I advise you to book your ticket ASAP, come home, come see the family, come see the friends, come see your people. It's an amazing place. You have to get to know it yourself though.
To football, Confederation of African Football CAF has announced the date and venue to stage the draws for the 8th African Nations Championship finals. According to CAF, the draws will hold on 15th January 2025 at the Kenyatta International Convention Center, Nairobi, Kenya. Tanzania, Kenya and Uganda, who have been selected to jointly host the 36th edition of the Africa Cup of Nations in 2027, have been handed the opportunity to test run their facilities and operational efficiency, with the African Nations Championship finals scheduled for 1st to 28th February 2025. With Sports Brief, Francis Kabile, NTA News.
Channel 5 News at 7. Up next will be the translation. To stay with us. I am Abdullah Hajia.
bayiza bada fachige non ogun bada ta zada asha ta zasun abu sibida nanon bakinzina ba nga ba ku azanwa nlo shiknu mba nunu abwa filo no a gwamnati anya no alaba awon ya nanon bakinzina aiche aiwi fazano da shi ba wobe na bada ingi asabe william wa nga ga bi bu sibida ya nanon bakinzina na yo latin ji dusu wone dade we nga ga ba buji ba jin abu sibida bado na zagu ya jin ba ta ji na ba fi na bujuka ba je shi alaba awon gwamnati anya ya wun maka je fiye kwai wani an fiye mutnai inge inaye a kwani jin yi fiye nun a yi bazan a bi na nun a kinzin na bai jizbe a yi bazan ba bai ba yiya inaye fazanuwa bishe ba wai bai na badai na yo hadiza godwin ebune wa ga wela lo a yi bazan ba na nun a kinzin na bai wai ye shi aza in ce da nun abi shi ba yayi sun wai nga ga abi ba ku yayi boye anya wi ba muji ba nga ba ba te na mona na lo ba je ge obo no aji azan ge abi ba kwai bala ku do gwashi abo ba wole la nu sai su
Jama'a masu kallo da sauraron mu a daidai wani lokaci assalamu alaikum barkanmu da sake kasancewa da ku ga fassarar wasu daga cikin labaranmu na yau a takaice mai karantawa Yusuf Yakubu. A ci gaba da kokarin da rundunar 'yan sandan Abuja ke yi na tabbatar da tsaron rayuka da dukiyoyin al'umma mazauna birnin tarayya Abuja da na ƙasa gaba daya. Wakilar mu Asabe Williams ta rawaito mana cewa rundunar ta kama mutum 50 da ake zargi da hannu a barnata muhimman ababen more rayuwa mallakin hukumar birnin tarayya Abuja, wanda bayan an kammala bincike a kansu za a mika su gaban kuliya manta sabo domin su girbi abin da suka shuka. Kwamishinan 'yan sandan Abuja Olatunji Disu ya ce babu daga kafa ko sassautawa, rundunar za ta ci gaba da farautar miyagu da ɓata gari a babban birnin ƙasar har sai an samu sukunin gudanar da harkokin yau da kullum lafiya wai zabi sun gama kawo. Bayan ƙare hutun zangon karatu na farko wato first term a turance, yau litinin 6 ga watan Janairu ita ce ranar da daukacin makarantun Abuja suka dawo aiki domin fara zangon karatu na biyu wato second term. Domin ganin yadda ɗalibai suka dawo a yau ranar farko, wakilar mu Hadiza Godwin Ebne ta shaida mana cewa ɗalibai da malamai sun ba da haɗin kai wajen dawowa, wanda wasu daga cikin ɗaliban suka bayyana farin cikinsu akan hutun da suka je tare da shirinsu na kama karatu gadan-gadan, a yayin da su ma malaman suka bayyana shirinsu na ci gaba da aikin ba da ilimi hasken rayuwa. To a takaice labaran namu ne kenan, sai kuma gobe idan Allah ya kai mu. Kwana lafiya.
Igbo bụ Igbo, ekele m unu nọ na akụkọ nke uhuruchi taa. Aha m bụ Maazị Okwi Francis Ide. Nụrụ nnọọ akụkọ anyị na nkenke. Ndị uwe ojii nke FCT awakpola ma nwụrụ ndị omekome na-ezu akụrụngwa eji enyere ndụ aka dịgasị n'ime Abuja bụ isi ala anyị. Onye nta akụkọ anyị bụ Asabe William mere ka anyị mata na kọmishọna ndị uwe ojii nke FCT bụ Olatunji Disu kwuru hoohaa ma tie aka n'obi na ndị ọrụ ya ga-agbarịrị mbọ otu ha nwere ike ikpochapụ ndị ori na ndị niile na-ezu ohi ma mee ka obodo Abuja bụrụ ebe a ga na-arahụ ụra ma mechie anya n'abụọ. Taa bụ abalị 6 nke ọnwa mbụ n'ime afọ a bụ afọ 2025 bụ ụbọchị mmalite agụmakwụkwọ nke FCT. Onye nta akụkọ anyị bụ Hadiza Godwin Ebune gagharịrị n'ọtụtụ ụlọ akwụkwọ dịgasị iche iche n'ime Abuja chọpụtara etu ụmụ akwụkwọ si bịa agụmakwụkwọ taa bụ ụbọchị ha malitere agụmagụ nke afọ a. Ndewo gị bụ onye ọma kiriri anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa. Chebiri na anyị echi mgbe anyị nụrụ n'akwụkwọ ọzọ. Ndewo.
ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí gbòrí láti lè ṣe àmóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì Kano l'Abuja. Ọláyínká Adéníjì ni oníròyìn yín. 50 àwọn afurasí ní iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ìlú Àbújá ti ṣàrígbámú wọn látàrí àwọn ẹrù ìjọba tí wọ́n ń jalè rẹ̀ káàkiri ìgboro ìlú Àbújá. Àṣàbẹ́ Williams, aṣojú kọ̀ròyìn wá jábọ̀ wípé kọmíṣánná ọlọ́pàá ìlú Àbújá Ọlátúnjí Dìísù ti fìdí rẹ̀ múlẹ̀ wípé òun kì yóò dẹ́kun lórí àwọn oníwàhálà bí yìí títí tí òun fi rí gbogbo wọn bá dànù sígbó nílùú Àbújá láìsí àní-àní. Òní tí í ṣe ọjọ́ 6 oṣù kínní ọdún 2025 jẹ́ ọjọ́ ìpadà sẹ́nu ẹ̀kọ́ àwọn ọmọ iléèwé tó wà nílùú Àbújá fún sáà ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì. Aṣojú kọ̀ròyìn wa Hadiza Godwin Ìbúlé tó ṣe ìrìnkìrìnkò díẹ̀ lára àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ wọ̀nyí jábọ̀ wípé sẹpẹ́ ni àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí wà lẹ́nu ẹ̀kọ́ wọn láìsí àní-àní. tó ròyìn ọ̀hún kò ní ju báyìí lọ. ìmúlòní kọ́ńbó àgbọ̀nsẹ̀ lóní họ́wùhọ́wù èmi rẹ̀ lájọ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà yìí o ẹjẹ́ àṣekú dára ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan láòjì o kásùn láyọ̀.